DBPOTD, man. It is great to be back. I'm happy to see y'all, man. More than y'all will ever understand, man. I'm happy to be back. It's been like, what, a week, 2 weeks, maybe 3. I think it's only 2 weeks since the last DBPOTD, because the last one that I really recorded was on the 15th. I just didn't upload it. But I am still gonna edit it and get it uploaded for y'all, but it's gonna be a part of this new season, you feel me? So even though I didn't announce it in that video, I'm announcing it in this one, but that one's gonna be a part of it too, you see what I'm saying? So welcome to, you feel me, our new season. You see what I'm saying? DBPOTD, you feel me? It's a new vibe, you feel me? As you gonna hear, we got that new playlist playing in the background, man. So it's a new vibe, it's a new time. We gonna vibe it out, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do what we do. We got a lot of great picks that we gonna get into over the course of this, you know, this ending quarter. Because as everybody knows, we about to move into the fourth quarter of the year. You see what I'm saying? So we have a lot to get into, because once December comes, for anybody that knows, for my students, y'all already know. But for the ones that don't know, when December comes, I'm clocking out, gang. I'm clocking out. You won't hear from me. You won't see no DBPOTDs being uploaded. You probably won't see no content for real being uploaded, but we'll just have to see how it go. 9 times out of 10 though, you probably won't see much of me in December, personal reasons. But we gonna, you know, we'll be back at the start of next year, January, to make sure we kick it off right. Make sure that we, you know, getting back into the studies, the research, the plays, you feel me, the menus, everything. We gonna make sure that everybody is taken care of over here, you feel me? So again, welcome back, bro. That's really just the vibes, man, that I really want to put y'all on right now. It's just welcome back, man. It's good to be back. It's good to see y'all. It's good to be, you know, feel like I'm back home with my people, man. I feel like when I'm away from y'all for too long, shit just ain't right, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it just ain't right, bro. I'm supposed to be with my people, bro. You feel me? So anyway, let's get into it. I'm gonna give y'all the company, and I ain't gonna hold y'all time up for real. So today we got all USD. This is a crypto, AWE. I want y'all to look at this company, pay attention to it, look at the things that it's doing. Notice the chart. We're gonna go from the 5-minute up into the day. You're gonna see how it's trending, you're gonna see how it's trading. What you will notice, right? 1, I'm back showing y'all trampoline on a heavier scale, you feel me? At one point I was showing y'all some not dead markets, my bad, some naked markets, my fault. I was showing y'all some naked markets so that y'all can sort of just, you know, get a visual on that as well. Because I told y'all from before, that's good education that you need. You will always need to know how to read a naked chart. I don't care who you are, you need to know how to read a naked chart, along with a chart with indicators and marks and all that other good stuff. You feel me? So it's good to know. However, what you will notice is that this company is in a great position. And when I say a great position, I mean a great position. This is, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm thinking about the right company in my head right now, as far as the number price wise, I think it's around like 10, 11 cents. This one truly can go back up to about 30 cents, easy. And on top of that, what I also want to point out is the fact that where it's sitting, you also want to do the math on that and notice, okay, this is a crypto, it's worth 10 cents. Do some research into the company itself, or the coin, whatever it is itself. Make sure you do some research into it before you take what I'm about to say too deeply. So over the course of 2 to 5 years, you really don't know what type of moves this company might make, depending on, you know, what their infrastructure really is. So they could make a move where they say, okay, let's incorporate this and let's integrate with this, and it could spark a buzz that could go through the market, right? And it could get them back up above 30 cents, or it could even let them reach something as high as $1. maybe even go further. They could extend their market cap through, you know, great investments, through, you know, a lot of traction, through whatever other market moves that they have to make. That is possible. You see what I'm saying? So it's good to understand that over the next 2 to 5 years, although they're sitting at 10 cents, where will they be in those next coming years? Will they be around? You see what I'm saying? That's another thing you also have to think about, because most times we don't really talk about that over here because we don't really experience that too much. But being honest, I have myself also picked companies or invested into a company where that company has closed. On my portfolios, where I am very transparent with y'all, especially for the people that did get the last year's portfolio, right? The 2024 portfolio, with 2023-2024 portfolio, I should say. For the people that got that one, right? You'll see on that list, there were some companies that either merged or they closed, you feel me? And it was only like 3 or 4 of them that did it. So it's not something that happens often. It's just sometimes you might end up picking those companies that just so happen to do that. And that's why I always tell y'all, whatever you're going to invest, be willing to lose before you ever really put $1 in, before you have made yourself comfortable with the idea. Already tell yourself it is it's a chance. I ain't gonna say it's a high chance, because you shouldn't be going into anything with the idea like, oh yeah, I know I'm finna lose this. No, it's a difference between saying I know I'm finna lose something and acknowledging the fact that you know you can lose something, right? That's the difference. And what you really want to focus on is the fact that you can lose something, but that doesn't mean that you will. You just want to position yourself and be ready for whatever could happen. You don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, that person that didn't prepare or thought that, okay, this was going to be the best opportunity of my life. I'm going to put $20,000 in and all I have is $25,000 to invest with. You just basically put all your eggs in one basket, and then if that company closes, now your feelings is hurt. Now you looking at investing like, oh, investing ain't worth it, investing is this, investing is that, when in all actuality you just made a bad decision, and you have to take accountability for that decision. You didn't really process the whole plan the way that you really should have, the way that it would have truly benefited you if you would have did it. So that's why I'm saying right now, you know, always make sure that, you know, when you're getting into something, be willing to lose whatever you're going to invest, so that you can also be willing to gain whatever it is that's going to come back from it. Because oftentimes we see what we see in the market. This is why I pointed out the IPO sauce to y'all in specific, right? Because IPO sauce really helps y'all to understand, okay, a company can start here, go here, and then end up way up here. You feel me? And that in itself, it shows you the versatility in investing in itself, because oftentimes somebody can see a chart and they'll look at that chart and they'll be like, okay, this is all that the market can produce. So what do I mean by that? So somebody, I'm gonna just use Bitcoin for an example because everybody loves Bitcoin, right? So somebody can see Bitcoin right now. I don't know what it's trading at, but I'm sure it's still above 100,000. So I'm gonna take 100,000 as a base price, right? So we can take Bitcoin, 100,000 base price. This company right now, that's what we see. So we know that it also has been to 122,000, right? Now there are people that are in the market that can only see 122,000 being reached. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's their brain, because all they can see in the market is that 122,000 or whatever that all-time high is. You feel me? That's all they can see. Versus there are other people that can see a little bit further. So they see, okay, well, it can make it, because it hit up to 100,000, it can hit up about 200,000, maybe 250. You know, we can go for a double position, right? But then we have those people that are very optimistic, that really know how the market works and understands that the market can do some strange things, and we just have to go along with it. And those people that understand that know that Bitcoin can reach up to 1 million. And see, I'm not gonna really get into, you know, what might happen if Bitcoin does hit 1 million, but just know, I'll put it out there right now, coming out of my mouth, given that Bitcoin can hit 1 million, if it does, the world will be in a very different position from that point forward. I'm just gonna put it like that. Whatever the condition of the world is in right now, before the 1 million and moving up to the 1 million, once it hits 1 million, the world will not be the same. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a dramatic change. And I'm not saying anything in specific, I'm just letting you know that given that it can reach that, And if it does, it will be a major change, a major shift that's going to happen. You see what I'm saying? Within just that infrastructure alone. You feel me? So again, there's people that can see that though. Like, we can see the fact that, okay, although on the market we've never seen a candlestick touch 1 million, you feel me, on the market with Bitcoin. However, we know that the market can touch that, given that it has the right conditions, the right push, the right momentum, the right volume, all them good things, you know what I'm saying? The right money that's getting invested, not too many people that's getting scared. It's a lot of different factors that can really push a price up. That's why I always tell y'all, when I see these pop plays, when I see it, I let y'all know. Or mainly I should say, I always try to make sure that anybody around me, because my students get it first. However, y'all get it a little bit later, only because y'all are not subscribed to what it is. You see what I'm saying? Like, understand this. You will get a lot of free value coming from over here on just watching the YouTube. You see what I'm saying? And that is the whole purpose of it, to make sure that we always give value out, so that you don't never feel like I'm gatekeeping you, because I'm not finna gatekeep you. I'm not finna hold you back. I'm not finna hold you up. I'm not finna try to make you depend on me. If you want to depend on me, meaning you want to keep, you know what I'm saying, coming back or whatever the case may be, in some areas of life, I view that as a partnership. So if we're partnering, meaning you coming to me so that we can, you know what I'm saying, make shit happen, then we're partnering. If you're just coming to me because you just genuinely don't want to do the work, but you're benefiting off of it, okay, you're a little bit dependent. But if that's what you want to do, that's cool. However, I truly teach anybody that gets around me, and anybody that has taken a class with me, anybody that's been on a call with me, anybody that's been my student, they can vouch. I will give you the game so deeply to the point where you will never need me again, bro. And I do it in 30 days. If you take it serious, I can get you on track in 30 days, because the program starts with 31 days. You will be on track in 31 days, my nigga. You'll be ready to roll, ready to rumble. You feel me? You'll know exactly what you're doing. You might not be fully comfortable to the point of where you actually say, okay, I'm ready to do this by myself, but you will be able to start by yourself at that point. I've been and gave you all the information that you needed to the point of where you can walk away from me and say, okay, I can study this stuff on my own. I don't want to pay Big Bro no more. If that's genuinely hurting your pockets or hurting your heart that you have to pay me, then bro, I'm gonna teach you so that you don't have to pay me. You feel me? That's really my whole point. I'm making sure that anybody that come around me learns how to eat independently. You don't need me to make money. You need assets. You need value. You need to know where the opportunities lie. You need to know how to take advantage of the opportunities. You don't need me. I'm a man. You see what I'm saying? God told you don't need man. If you ever depend on man, that's where you gonna fall, my nigga. You feel me? That's where you're gonna fall when you start depending on man. So don't depend on man, depend on God. You see what I'm saying? God is using me as a source for some of y'all, so that some of y'all that want to learn how to invest, some of y'all that want to learn how to trade, some of y'all that want to put this into your bag for real, y'all need to start paying attention, because God is putting me in front of you for a reason. He wants you to see me. He wants you to be a part of this community. It's up to you to take action and actually do it. Remember, God gave us free will. He can give you everything that you need, but if your free will keeps throwing it away, that's your fault. You can't be mad at God for some shit that you doing. You see what I'm saying? So let's just wrap it up with that. I think that's a good place to leave it off. I want to make sure that y'all also talk to God today. We was just on the point, so make sure that you're doing that. If you didn't take some time this morning to speak to God, pray to God, talk to God, rest with God, whatever the case may be, you needed to make sure that you do that. And if you ain't did it yet, stop the video, go do it right now. Turn me off right now. I ain't gonna do nothing but talk for probably about another minute and a half, closing the video out. You really don't even need to hear the rest of this if you have not talked to God. Now, if you have talked to God, then go ahead and stay with me to the end so that we can go ahead and vibe out the right way. Feel me? But make sure you do that, bro. Do not forget God. Do not sit here and act like he ain't been good to you, like he ain't protected you, like he ain't walked with you, talked with you, fed you on days when you was hungry, held you on days when you was crying, all that, bro. God done been way too good to all of us, bro. Way too good for any of us to act like he don't deserve some time. So give God some time today. Make sure that you are also giving your family some time, you know what I'm saying? The ones that's closest to you, you know what I mean? The ones that's in your circle. I ain't saying just family in general, because I know family ain't always family, you feel me? But what I am saying is the people that's in your unit, that's in your circle, that's in your nest egg, bro, make sure that you taking care of them. Make sure that you praying for them. Make sure that you giving them advice, sound advice, not bad advice. You know what I'm saying? If you wouldn't do it yourself, don't go tell them to do it. You feel me? Make sure that you know what I'm saying, watching after these people. A lot of people are going through different struggles in life that they don't even speak about. And oftentimes you right beside somebody that's struggling the most, but they smiling because that's all they know to do. So understand that you need to start also reading into the patterns of the people around you, not to use them or to execute some form of play to play on their weaknesses or something like that. No, understand and learn the people that's around you so that you can understand when they might not be in the best position, when they might need your help, when they might need a prayer, when they might need you to just hold their hand so that they can feel better. They might just need a hug today. You feel me? Make sure that you are doing those things. Pay attention to the people, man. The ones that love you. If they don't love you or they don't care for you, pray for them. Don't hate them. Don't be mad at them. Don't be doing all that other stuff, you feel me? Because it's not good for you. Pray for them, bro. Let God work on their heart. Let God take that stone off their heart, and I promise you they'll be all right. You gonna be all right long as you stop giving them energy. You feel me? But nonetheless, that's all we got for today. I hope y'all been blessed. Hope y'all staying prayed up. We out.